Well, good evening, all my little cubs, kits, and other little sissy fluffs tonight. Caddie here with you, feeling rather pink and capish. Well, it's going to be a game thoughts tonight, and well, this game is just one game. I may own it a couple of different times. We're talking about Lego City Undercover, or Lego City Undercover, or once again, Lego City Undercover. Okay, yeah, I bought it on 3 different systems now. It was originally a Wii exclusive. Apparently, it was a timed thing, not a permanent thing. And that's where I actually have completed the game. I've only completed on one system out of the 3, so don't think I spent all my life playing Lego City Undercover. So, originally being on the Wii U, it did utilize the gamepad very well as kind of a navigational system and giant button screen, which was actually a good application. It's one of the few times that I felt the giant clunky controller was somewhat utilized. I mean, you could have got away without it. Obviously, we've seen it on 2 other systems here without needing that. But in the sense that it was utilized, I feel it wasn't bad. That and occasionally when you get phone calls in the game, they would come out of the gamepad, not on the TV, so you had that secondary contact that fed you information. It felt like it was utilizing the tool. It didn't feel like I was forced in there. It felt like it was correctly utilizing an object. So, getting away from that, yes, I enjoyed it enough to have bought it again on the PS4 at some point when I saw it on sale. And it came with a little Lego set, so yeah, it was not a bad bonus. And I bought on the Switch because I was like, you know what? This game's fun enough. I might want to have it again. And I was like, no, I've had enough of that game already. I'm good. About 3 levels in, whenever I was trying to use a mechanic, and the Switch wasn't giving me my icon or whatever to let me know I could use my special tool. So I got stuck in the middle of the level and couldn't continue. And I was like, all right, I'm done here. I don't need to have a game be frustrating, make me replay a level over and over again until it decides it's going to give me the trigger icon near the end of a mission. Anyway, now, I'm done complaining about it on multiple different levels or praising it for other random things that you haven't understood yet. Lego City Undercover, which was a very, very fun Lego game, actually. Not based around any other property like Harry Potter or Jurassic Park or Star Wars. It was just based around itself. And basically Lego City and town and stuff like that. Lots of cool attributes. So much of the world is breakable. So much of the world is actually Lego and not just set pieces with some Lego stuck in the middle of it. It felt like I was playing with a giant Lego set. That's a good thing. It had really good cop movie humor. A lot of stuff was thrown in there for the adults, referencing things like Starsky and Hutch and other cop things. I can't remember all the puns from the side characters, but your main duo being you, the what is his name even? I have multiple Legos of him. I can't remember his name. It doesn't say there. Does it say it in the original view? Oh, Chase McCain. That was his name. Chase McKay, that's the hero man on the front there. He's pretty heroic. Now without a glare. um, and your bumbling sidekick, Officer Honey. um, you go through several environments in the Lego city itself. Some normal sections. There's farming sections. There is a Eastern Asian section. There's a time when you go up into space. There are cars, trucks, um, motorcycles, um, and some aircraft like helicopters and things. You get to play around with this game. Boats. Uh, kind of think Grand Theft Auto, but you're technically the cop, so you're just commandeering people's vehicles. So at any point, you can steal almost any car without consequences, and they become yours. um, and if they get damaged, they like lose Legos until you're basically rolling on a Lego chassis with an engine pistons pumping up and down, and then eventually you lose the rest of the car if you get more damage. But um, so interesting to see so much Lego actually involved in this. Because I've played other Lego games before, and usually there's little to no voice acting at all. And you're just left with Mimery telling you what's going on. These little bands tell you what they're thinking. They talk to each other. Uh, you're a upstart detective who had left the area and has just come back to help solve a crime that was based on a person you'd arrested previously, who's now escaped and doing bad things. This is actually covered in the DS. I can't remember if it was DS or 3DS. One of those two, might have been 3DS, game that they made as a prequel to this to cover that story. Also a good game. Should talk about that later. So, uh, you have the ability to spawn at any police station space a vehicle that you've already got the plans for. This doesn't mean you just can capture any vehicle and own the plans for it. You have to get plans for vehicles in different ways. You also can wear different disguises that you can get by capturing uh, disguise posts throughout the area, or completing certain tasks, or finding them in different places. So you get different costumes to wear, different like Lego mans to be on the screen. Most of this is cosmetic, pretty much the majority of it. The vehicles are a little differently, they do drive a little different depending on what you get. Like a sports car has like a nitro boost in it, whereas a little economy car is pretty slow. But you have a lot to play with, and you quickly unlock so many vehicles, so many outfits. It is so easy to get immersed in just having fun with that. Not even getting the story plot yet here. Uh, just that it exists. You collect pieces throughout no matter what you're doing. Anything you can break apart can turn into pieces. You pick up the pieces and you're collecting those. You're also collecting bits, which you can use to spend on things. So much collection in this game. But if you collect pieces, you can construct mega constructs throughout the game, which will unlock more things, unlock more points, um, unlock more free vehicles, unlock so many different weird things. Different vehicle spawn points are at these mega builds, so you save up enough pieces. And then you go to the mega build square and you can build that, and you get another place where you can spawn cars or whatever. Or you can like make bridges or jumps or things that can actually get you in different parts of the game. So you can experience even more bad puns and more neat Lego builds that are just throughout this amazing world that you have to play in. If you like Legos, story doesn't even have to matter. You will have a good time. If you're a big Lego fan, this is a game made for you, the Lego fan. It is Lego's love letter in video game form. Uh, so you go through and you're solving cases and following crime leads and catching bad guys and going through different missions where you're being, well, a Lego cop. Uh, Like your first mission involves you're chasing a bunch of criminals who just happen to also be clowns. So you're chasing some Lego clowns around town and catching them. Yeah, that's where we're starting this. We are catching Lego clowns. Um, Throughout the game, you get more tools and more special job hats that you can play as. And there are different Lego skins you can wear on each of those different jobs. Um, so, like you're a police officer, there's like a bunch of different police officers you can get the skin of to dress up as, so you can be whatever you want to be on a mission. Um, uh, all of the vehicles are so fun. You can even get tractors out of the farming section. You can ride around on a pig. You can commandeer a Lego pig and hop on it. I mean, why should you? But why shouldn't you? uh, so many different side quests in this game. You can get lost just going, oh, I did something and it said one of four. I don't know, a scarecrow popped up when I put something together, and I need to go find the other three scarecrows in this area and put them together and get whatever the reward is. Uh, or, well, put three pigs back in a pen, or uh, blow up three of these things, or something. It's just so much, so many things to do. Um, you'll constantly be running into so many things that are going to distract you from whatever your actual goal is. Uh, but that's okay because that just makes this game longer and more fun for the player. And just because you finish the story doesn't mean you have to be done. You can still go around and find all this other stuff. After I'd finished the game, I played for hours and hours afterwards, finding more stuff, finding the rest of the super builds, finding all the different car constructs I could get, finding all the different people I could have into my list. It was just there's just so much to do. Um, it's a fun game. There's so much to see, so many different Lego creations, so many beautiful environments to play in as Lego. Um, yes, there are some elements of the environment that are not Lego, but almost everything you'll see on the screen is conceptually Lego or as Lego as it could be made. And that's the important part. Um, and so many things you can just bust up for parts. And because you need so many parts throughout the game, bust everything. Just go for it. Go to town, break everything you want to. It doesn't hurt anything. People don't care that you blew up their car. Just take it, take the pieces. Um, yeah, I don't think I can gush too much more about this game. It just is amazing. The overall plot is many plots for the whole process of catching this bad guy throughout the game. Um, and taking out his gangs and his cohorts and his associates and other gangs and working with the other uh, catchphrase police officers who are all based around old cop movies and cop TV show characters. It's just It's so Lego. And being a big Lego junkie that I am, playing some of this Lego is just pieces. So many pieces. Okay, well, that's my thoughts on 10 Legos. I hope you all enjoyed that, and thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the little dingly bell to let you know about new videos, and Patreon link is in the description below. Mwah. And if you could, leave me a comment if you knew about this game, you played it on any of the systems. I think it also came on Xbox, but I don't own an Xbox console of any kind. I know it's on Steam, I just haven't gotten around to buying it because I own too many copies of it as it is. And it's not like Final Fantasy where they've actually made the copies slightly different with each variant. So, yeah. Well, I mean, technically they're all slightly different than the original because you don't have a Wii U gamepad on every system. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you again real soon. Be good little Lion Cubs kids and whatever, and stay soft and silky. Bye.